Hello, my name is Basil. My dad was a troll and my mum was a yeti. Mum told me they met during a travelling circus run by some Romanian guy that had a knack for finding socially awkward fairy tale creatures and bringing them together to entertain people. As you can tell, I got my mum's looks, which is a good thing because Dad was definitely not a looker. I was born the day before that circus burned down in some freak accident involving cotton candy and a drunk dwarf in London. I guess the Romanian gypsy had some insurance he cashed out on and just decided to leave the circus life. For the first few years of my life, my dad taught me how to properly terrorise people from bridges and bell towers and alleyways. Mum thought it was a great bonding experience. The locals eventually got sick of being scared to go out at night and they had my dad's terror licence revoked and some technicality. After that, Mum and Dad decided we should move back to Romania where Dad was from. It was a good time. Spent a lot of the time running around the Transylvanian Alps, scaring hikers and giving people wrong directions so they would get lost. It was a good time. When I was a teenager, my dad was killed by local villagers that had taken issue with him stealing the local cows and using their guts to decorate the town hall. It was quite funny, but Mum decided we needed to leave, so we went back to her home in the Himalayas. Despite having a nice thick coat of fur, I hate the cold. After a few years of tromping around the mountains, rearranging the rainbow trail on Everest, my mum was hunted by Sherpas and thought she was killing their yaks. Secretly, I was the one throwing the yaks from the top of the cliffs onto their villagers' roofs. After they took my mum, I got a little upset and might have killed a few of the villagers. I remember they used my mum's fur as a coat, so I returned the favour. I left the region wearing a hat made out of one of the village elders' posteriors. I eventually found my way to the United States through the Fantasy Creature Relocation Program. They said that in order to stay in the US, I did not kill anyone. I travelled around Georgia and Florida for a while, scaring campers, tromping through the mud, having a good old time with the local monster hunters. I left once they started calling me names like Skunk Ape and Sasquatch. It was very degrading. So I went up to Washington State and dyed my hair dark brown and spent some time in the woods. I had more of the usual fun. Eventually I got bored and made my way to Colorado, where I still live today. I love the Bear Mountain region. There's plenty of berries to eat and lots of campers to scare, and every third Tuesday of the month, me and some of the local brown bears have wrestling matches. I eventually met a man named Corey who thought it would be a fantastic addition to some weird internet thing he does. And here we are. Well, I'm gonna go now. I hope you have a wonderful day.